I'm Marcella Van Hook, and I am the board president. Really, Liz is the boss, but I mean, I love doing this part. We have here, on behalf of YEF, it is my pleasure to, to present the Tammy Cagann Memorial Scholarship to Miss Natalie Machuca. Natalie?
Yes, thank you.
So what does that mean, Mija, to you?
I'm sorry?
So what does that mean to you? You're gonna get money? Yes? Yeah. Okay, then we'll go on. Joining us today is Mr. and Mrs. Cagann and members of the Cagann family. And our board staff is Liz and Megan. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the scholarship is, and then we'll have Mr. and Mrs. Cagann say a few words, and then of course, then you all. So the Tammy Cagann Memorial Scholarship by the Cagann family and friends. Miss Cagann, their daughter, graduated as salutatorian for the first graduating class from Del Valle High School in 1990. There's Tammy. Upon graduation, she went to MIT, where she was conferred a degree in aeronautical engineering in 1994. Born to be a teacher, she realized math was her calling. And as a 21-year-old, fresh out of college, at the start of the 1994-95 school year, she became the newest math teacher at Riverside High School. Ms. Cagann was a true educator in every sense of the word. She was involved with her students and truly cared about them as individuals. She taught all levels, ranging from Algebra 1 to AP Calculus and AP Statistics. Her time here was spent sponsoring classes, sponsoring cheer, helping teachers and administrators gather and understand mathematical data, tutoring, and supporting many athletic teams and events. She could always be seen at the night football games, volleyball, baseball, and basketball. Ms. Cagann loved and enthusiastically supported Riverside High School and the community with compassion and devotion. Ms. Cagann definitely left her mark at Riverside High School, and for that, we will be eternally grateful. We thank, thanks the Cagann family, Cagann family, for their hard work and dedication in making this scholarship possible. We'd like to hear a few words from Mr. and Mrs. Cagann, please.
Hi there, and congratulations, Natalie. We're so very proud of you and your parents. This is, kind of the first milestone, and so we're just really proud. And this has been a very difficult year, and so unlike a year that anybody else has had, and so we really are proud of you and congratulate you. I wanted to say that, Tammy was very influenced. She went to Del Valle High School, and she was very influenced by her teachers there. And she was very attached to some of them. And she just was very influenced by what they meant to her. And so she wanted to be that kind of a teacher for her students also. She had teachers that expected a lot out of her and her friends. And so she in turn did that. She was not an easy teacher. She had kids who would transfer out of her class right away. They didn't want to stick with it. She was tough. She expected a lot. I wanted to show you this. Let's see if I can, you tell me if it shows up. This hung in her class. And it said, it's not supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be worth it. And that's just one of the things that she made and had in her class. But she also wanted her students to spread their wings. She wanted them to get out there. She wanted them to experience new things. In her early years teaching, she used to take some of her students ice skating, because who got to ice skate in El Paso? So she would take them ice skating. She would cook lobster for them because she wanted them to experience that. She went to school in Boston. And but she wanted her students to get out there and try new things and see other parts of the country and the world. And that doesn't mean you won't come back home to El Paso. She thought she never would. And here she came back to El Paso. And except for 3 years in Austin, she went to Austin and taught there. And guess what? Things were better in El Paso. The standards were higher for the students. They were better here. And so she came back. But she wanted you all to see what's out there and learn from all of that. And so anyhow, I was saying there's a funny story of Tammy. When she went away to college, they had a new principal at Del Valle, Mr. Nava, who used to be the assistant for many years at Riverside. And then after retiring, he came back and served as interim at Riverside, and she taught with him. But as a young college freshman, she wrote him a letter, and he came to us when Tammy passed away and told us this story, that she had written him this letter telling him what a wonderful staff he was inheriting at Del Valle. And she proceeded to tell him what his job was as principal to support that staff. All of her friends that were at her service had a big laugh over that, and some of her former teachers. And I don't know if Mr. G is still there at Riverside. Is he still there? Well, his mom was one of Tammy's teachers at Del Valle. You know, so it just goes on and goes around. But anyhow, she thought very highly of her teachers, and so she wanted to inspire the way she had been inspired. She didn't believe in taking the easy way out. She went to a very difficult school. That doesn't mean she didn't call crying, wanted to come home. And as her friends there as well, but none of them did. They stuck it out, and you'll have tough times ahead. You know, it's not going to be easy. Nothing doggone it ever is, but you know, that makes us stronger. And we're just very proud of you and very happy for your parents as well.
Mr. Sagan?
Natalie, congratulations. A little bit of a backstory, I guess. I'm not sure whether, well, I know you hadn't, I'm pretty sure you hadn't met her, but in January of 2016, Tammy was diagnosed with cancer. And in May of 2016, I'm sorry, in March of 2016, she passed away. And by the end of that year, a couple of her students from, or friends from MIT had donated the money to start the scholarship. And it was completely a surprise to us. And we have picked up the ball and run with it since then. The 2016-17 school year was the last actual physical connection Tammy had with any of the students. So we keep the scholarship going. Tammy was well loved at Riverside. She had a lot of stuff going on there, and we want to keep her legacy alive at Riverside High School. She was that teacher. She did not have, I think she had a pretty not bad reputation, but she had the reputation of being a tough teacher. But bottom line is she was a cheerleader. All she wanted was to be able to get her students to understand, get them prepared to do the best they possibly could. And that's all she asked. She never asked for perfection. She never asked to be the smartest person in class. She just wanted to do the best, wanted her kids to do the best. And we are so happy for you and your parents that you have gotten this scholarship, that you applied to this scholarship, and especially after the whole bit with COVID and having virtual learning and all of that. And it's just a testament that you've been able to stick it out and really work toward it. And we're just so happy for you, and we're proud of you, and just would look forward to hearing where you are in your schooling, and just to keep, just say hi, keep in touch, whatever.
We'd like that.
We just like to hear that. And it's just congratulations. I'm out of words, but congratulations.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Mr. Sagan. And then we'll have one more from the Sagan family, and then we'll let you talk, Natalie, after.
Hi, I'm Tammy's cousin. We grew up together. She and my younger brother are just a couple months apart, and we're very close. And I can attest to how much Tammy loved teaching. It's quite funny because I'm the only one who went to school for an education degree, and the only one who didn't teach, where the others who teach went to school for other degrees. Tammy loved Riverside. She loved supporting everything Riverside. I used to even go to baseball games out of town with her for Riverside stuff. She really, really loved the kids at Riverside. And she was tough. She was a tough teacher, but she didn't expect her kids to do any more than she was willing to give herself. And she'd be so pleased for another young lady who wants to do something in STEM. And even if you don't stick with STEM, I mean, Tammy went and got an aerospace engineering degree and came back and taught math. You never know where life is going to take you, and I can attest any little bit of money helps when you're going to school. Buying books, eating, if you don't live at home, eating too, is kind of nice. So any little bit of money helps. So congratulations. And same thing to your parents, because without their support, you wouldn't get this far. So,
That's true.
so congratulations on the scholarship.
Thank you. Natalie, do you want to say a few words to Mr. and Miss Saget?
Yes.
And then we'll let your parents talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity to have even applied for this scholarship and to be able to get this money. I know it's going to help a lot. Yes, I'm a little bit scared, but I'm very excited as well for the next steps in my education so that I can start my future career. And yes, thank you so much.
Mija, as Mr. and Mrs. Sagan said, Liz will send you their email address, and please do so. Please send them just a little sentence. Hi, first day was horrible. Next day was great. I want to go home. Anything, because they had a daughter that went to school, so they know already. If you have some questions or anything, that's why they're giving you the money, so you can be the best, the very best.
Yes, thank you.
And they want to help, so they want to know what you're doing.
I definitely will do that.
Thank you.
Oh, we'd love that. We'd love that. What are you planning on studying? What do you think you're going to do?
Animal sciences. I want to become a veterinarian.
Oh,
Very cool.
cool.
Very cool.
Wonderful.
Good,
That's a long
good.
road.
Yeah, that's,
Don't give up. It's a long road, but great.
yeah.
We always need good vets. My little puppy would attest to that.
That's right. And we have an overweight, lazy cat that
Oh, very
Tammy
good.
had a dog and then she had a cat. And so, yeah, definitely. Oh, man, that's wonderful.
Thank you. Okay, so then Mom and Dad, you want to say a few words, or? I'm sure you're so proud of her.
Of course, definitely. Yes, we want to thank you all for this opportunity. She's worked very hard. And we're going to continue supporting her. So of course, anything helps. This will definitely help her out a lot, help us out a lot. So we really appreciate it, and thank you so much. And she'll keep in touch. I'll make sure of that.
We would so enjoy that.
That would be great.
Anyone want to make any other comments?
Mr. Machuca?
Yeah, just want to thank you all for giving us this opportunity.
Great.
And sorry for your loss.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll make sure she communicates with you guys.
That would be fun. That would just be fun.
When you go on
Sorry,
your first,
I'm
you go on your
the best
first
person.
date, Mija? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, the connection's kind of in and out.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
Are you talking to your daddy, Mia?
No, to you.
Oh, oh, and you let them know, like when you go on your first date.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we won't ask
She's like,
that.
oh,
That's-
not a dad bow when you're supposed to be studying. So this is a very joyous situation. We're so happy that the Saugans believed in you enough behind to give you $3,000 because they work very hard. It's their family members that give the money and friends of the daughter. So yeah, you take good care of that money and make sure that you make them proud, and I'm sure you will, and your mom and dad.
Marcella, I just want to say thank you to YEF for the opportunity to do this. And I want you to understand that Liz and Megan are tremendous. They have put up with a lot from me. And there's not much I can say except thank you. And
Well, thank you. We couldn't do it without Megan and Liz and Mr. and Mrs. Sagan. We just couldn't. So it's been the YEF has been around for 29 years. We've given close to $4 million.
wow.
So yeah, and we want to give away some more. We'll continue to try as hard as we can to make sure that the students get a higher education. So with that, if no one else has anything else to say, I just
One-
want to.
One thing,
Yes, sir.
Natalie, any of your friends that are juniors that will be seniors next year, tell them about the scholarship. Let them apply for it. Just,
Because they do it every
Tell
year
it.
behind.
yeah, just,
Okay.
Thanks.
that's selfish of me, but I just
Oh, we just want to get the word out.
gotta keep the word out there. Thank
Well,
you.
and they love this. They love reading the stories, the
Yeah.
essays that you all have, and what's the barriers, the challenges, and everything that how you succeeded those 4 years.
Yeah,
So
thank you
please
for
do.
that.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You all be safe, be
Yeah.
careful, and we'll hear from you soon.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good luck,
Thank you.
Natalie. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Natalie.
You.
Bye, Mija.
Bye.